Hey, the Vols are headed to Starkville. No more cowbell. Welcome to Hopefully You Can Read, the Very Orange live stream. With me as always,
I am the erstwhile Super Genius Wiley with my fellow host, the man to my left,
young Brandon. And a special guest this evening, we have this guy.
Ugh.
I look different.
I thought I told you I wanted to class up the show, not bring it down.
You mean down into the right ball went?
I thought you said ass up the show.
Ass up the show? Oh, okay.
All right.
We all know Robin's got that cake.
Auto correct is can be a bit sometimes, I guess.
Yeah. If you feel like joining us this evening, there's the link, my friends.
And if you feel like joining us, how about hitting that like and subscribe button on YouTube? Give us the doesn't cost you nothing. Helps out the show, spreads our digital footprint, and helps us build our amateur media empire, as it were. But we want to thank Robin for joining us tonight from down there in Athens, Georgia.
Ugh.
Looks like he survived making it home today. No gators out there with moving violations.
GST was out this morning, and I saw them pull a guy over. So, yay, cruise control.
Yeah, as they get ready for the tide to come rolling in to Athens.
We got a game this weekend? What?
There's a who?
There's a what?
You're not Buffalo.
That explains all those porta potties I saw rolling.
Yeah. Well, you got to make the Gumps feel at home, man.
Of course.
Well, it's either that or the new Wingstop.
Even though they're plastic or fiberglass outhouses,
it's fancy.
I mean, you want them to feel at home. You got to have the alfresco shitter there somewhere.
Of course, yeah. That's like the Swallows.
But it is a big football weekend. We've got our guys against the Maroon and White Britches. We got it's going to be the all white britches this weekend. Actually, now that come to find out about it, it's going to be the tide against the silver britches. It's going to be Auburn and A&M. It's going to be an interesting game.
Mm-hmm.
So it's definitely going to be a fun weekend of football in the SEC, as it always is. Vanderbilt's gonna get challenged, hopefully, by Utah State. But we'll see. By Utah State,
we got Auburn once.
Yep.
So
it's possible. We got the Corn Dogs against the Land Sharks, and we got the Cocks against the Cats.
Hey, watch your mouth there.
Yeah.
Oh well. Yeah.
Funny story. Well, I'll tell you later.
Let's.
So it is an interesting.
button.
It is an interesting weekend with the Shorthorns off. But then again, they can use that bye week going into week 6 with get Arch on the ice cellar because they're going down the Gainesville to take on take on the Gators.
Now there's your two mules fighting against each other.
Well, I mean, I don't necessarily know about that. Okay, Sheldon, Florida is always good times. So, if Texas can figure out how to score, I mean that game has all the hallmarks of a 3-0 classic. But
3-2.
3-2.
That would be hilarious.
Yeah.
As I was saying, let's hit the rewind, go back to way back to last Saturday. And since we're going to talk about this.
I had to remind myself we were off last week, so I was thinking we were going to go back to that game. I'm ready.
Well, it's Florida actually was putting up a fight defensively until the fourth quarter. I mean the game got away from in the fourth quarter. That's 20 half of Miami's points were in the last 9 minutes of the game. So
they were.
So it wasn't a complete embarrassment, but the Gators did kind of lay down and die on the field. So
it ended up being 26-7. What do you think that says about Miami is the question. Are they good? Are they mid, as the children say?
I think they're better.
What do we think?
I think they're better. It's going to be interesting to see what they can do against Florida State. So that's really going to settle some things.
That date is circled for sure.
Yeah. I have a good friend, Florida fan that I work with. Shout out to Sam. He's not watching probably because he's probably in bed by now. But he made the comment 2 weeks ago. Well, South Florida's trash. Look what Miami did to him. And I'm like, well, Sam, what's that say about the Gators? I mean, don't make that. Don't throw rocks.
That deserves a pie may.
Exactly.
Flip of the beard.
It's just don't
Kill Bill, kids.
Yes.
You don't know what I'm talking about. I think Miami is much more of a complete football team this year than they have been in quite a while.
Yeah, I mean they is Carson Beck better than Cam Ward as a quarterback?
He is.
I mean, I think no. I think Cam Ward's a better athlete for one. I think.
Then Carson.
I think Carson Beck is more of a classic pocket passer who's going to he's more of a game manager, which is why he fits well when Mike Bobo's offense, or he fit well in Mike Bobo's offense at Georgia. By the way, Robin, I don't know if you know, but guess who came back to Tennessee last week?
Who came back?
Old friend of the Georgia program.
Derek Dooley?
Jim Chaney.
Dick Cheney?
Jim Chaney.
Yeah, well, you'd probably been better with Dick.
No, well. I'd take him over Mike Bobo as an offensive coordinator. But anyway.
What are your feelings about Mr. Beck there, Robin?
Well, I know he moved to Miami for love and cars, and apparently he has neither now. Beck is Beckin'. The few times I've seen him, I didn't really watch much of the Miami game because, again, snooze fest. But I did catch the last part, and he's just Beck. I've not noticed anything spectacularly different. So.
He's not going to lose you many games.
No, he's really not.
No.
But,
But the same.
It's the same. It feels like the same.
Yep.
They
probably fewer interceptions this time against Florida. But,
same side of that coin. He's not going to win you that many.
He's not overly flashy. He's a decent game manager. He's not Steptoe Baggins in that sense. But I mean, he's not bad either.
I should know this. Do they play Tech?
Miami. That's a good question. I don't know.
They might be playing him for the ACC championship.
If Tech can win out, let's see. Tech schedule. Who does Tech have? They do not have Miami on their schedule.
Okay, so theoretically ACC championship. Okay.
Theoretically ACC championship. It's basically they've got a couple maybe trap away games. They've got to go to Boston College, which is
never played up there. Yeah.
No. Syracuse is coming to town, so that might not be a gimme. Because they're getting better, although Angelilli got hurt.
Or is Clemson getting worse?
Against Clemson.
Speaking of Syracuse,
or is Leon getting larger?
The fog has not come in yet, so as soon as it gets thick, well played.
Let's talk about the downfall of
Dabo.
Dabo's downfall.
Well,
where are we at with him? How hot's that seat?
I think he's going to start looking into a career in flipping burgers pretty damn soon if he doesn't start winning football games.
Insurance.
I wish that too. But 38. I mean, Mike Gundy was at Ohio State, Oklahoma State for 38 years.
Yeah, and the last 11 seasons have been losing seasons, something like that.
Well, most of them. I mean, they definitely underperformed.
So his career technically is not a man.
No.
There you go.
No. But if you, I posted as soon as I saw that. I posted so that it's like I'm a man. I'm almost 60. I'm unemployed. But then again, he's also getting a severance package of $15 million. So it's not like
I would gladly not coach a team for half that.
Yeah. Well, Ed Ogeron took that deal.
Yeah.
Actually did take that deal. No, I think Dabo he's said some really stupid things over the past few years.
Pick one.
Yeah.
You think?
Well, first of all, he said, "Well, I'll quit coaching when they start playing players." And then he said he wouldn't take anybody out of the portal. The chickens that come home to roost, Bobby Boucher.
Yeah, they have.
That's what Malcolm X was talking about.
And Dabo is about to lose all his fancy foosball playing friends if he's not careful. So, it's he's not. And there is no more Nick Saban coaching rehabilitation program anymore. That's gone.
That is.
Although there is a rumor out there that Oklahoma State made a semi inquiry about his status, about his availability.
I don't think there's enough money in Oklahoma.
Huh? Saban.
Yeah, he ain't doing it.
No, he ain't going to Stillwater. He ain't going to Stillwater. No.
Also on our SEC side of the fence, huge upset. Although this team's been on the rise, Memphis took care of Arky.
No.
Arkansas shot themselves in the foot.
Yeah. No, I mean, look, God loves Sydney Fields. I was on by SEC bias for about the first 15, 20 minutes of the show last night, and she's still depressed as hell over that game. Arkansas, no, in a lot of ways, it was what Arkansas did was worse than what we did against Georgia. Arkansas had that game won.
Mm-hmm.
They were going in to score. They fumbled that ball. They fumbled with 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter on the Memphis 10-yard line.
Before the time.
They were going into the end zone. They were in the red zone, and they fumbled. And you know, I think that's, you might as well take Sam out and back and shoot him. I think he's done. I don't think they're going to, and I don't think they're going to keep Bobby Petrino. I mean, I think they're going to clean house and they're going to start.
Yeah, you're not going to keep Bobby Petrino if Pittman's not there.
Well, the one thing that Pittman is supposed to be known for, he's supposed to be a great offensive line coach.
Yeah,
and even Sydney said this. Arkansas has not had a good offensive line since he's been there. Arkansas has not had a good dominant offensive line since like Bielema's first or second year. When they came in, I mean, it was his first or second year. They came into Knoxville, and the only bright spot for us was the first play of the game when Evan Berry ran the kickoff back for 100 yards and touchdown. And that their offensive line just absolutely kicked our ass all over that field, man. We tried to stay as close as we did, but that was back when we were thin everywhere. We did not have anybody.
Yeah.
We didn't have any. We couldn't rotate 5-6 guys in. We didn't have them because we had scholarship limitations, and so. And they just, I mean, those are some big mothers. They were pushing us all.
I'm just gonna touch on this. You know, there's some joke to be made because Notre Dame is a Catholic school, and me touching on it.
Was that the joke?
How do you think Arkansas is going to do against Notre Dame? Just touch on it because we're gonna go over the spread and all that.
If they can hold on to the ball, they ought to do pretty well. But I don't have any faith that they're going to hold on to the ball. I mean, the ball security is pathetic. And Marcus Freeman's a pretty decent defensive coach. So I mean, I'd bet the under. Let me just say that. Whatever the under is, I'm taking it.
All right, we're gonna move on. Our friends in Indiana, boy, did they show up to play some football.
I'm telling you.
They
reminded Illinois they don't have Red Grange anymore.
Signetti can coach them boys up.
63 to 10.
I mean, there's
both teams
were
ranked.
Kurt Signetti is one of the primary reasons why Nick Saban became so dominant, because a lot of those first classes that won national titles at Alabama were recruited by Kurt Signetti. I mean, and I've said this.
Illinois is 23rd.
Yeah.
Indiana's 11.
If I've said it once, I've said it 1,000 times. If Kurt Signetti was 10 years younger, he'd already been at Alabama by now. I mean, he's 62, 63 now. Yeah, he's got his last coaching job.
He's got a foot out the door.
He'll retire at Indiana. I mean,
yeah.
He waited too long to take a head coaching job.
And finally, maybe you can tell by the orange decor on this show. UT 56, UAB 24. What did you like, Dren? What did you not like? Share with me your thoughts.
I
Pull
liked
them out of your head here.
I liked the fact that everybody got reps. That's the reason. That's the reason why the score was that's why what was they scored 24 points.
Only 56.
Everybody played. First team what that first team was supposed to do. The one turnover we had on offense really wasn't Joey's fault. Peyton Lewis should have caught that ball. I mean, it was a little behind him, but Peyton should have caught it. Still, it was a catchable ball. So I don't necessarily blame Joey for that one. I really don't want to see Boo Carter return a kick for the rest of the season. I mean, that was just.
Boy, I'm torn. But he is from.
Yeah, I know.
My backyard here.
Now, granted, he did make some good plays in the second half. I mean, he was responsible for that fumble that got returned for a touchdown.
He did.
Yeah. So he
thinks by the time you get to college, you need to focus on one aspect of the game.
Yeah.
Instead of trying to be a receiver and a quarterback and a return guy, and fucking punting the ball, whatever.
Well, I mean, he's not Justin Hunter. And one of the main reasons why he's not Justin Hunter is because he's got a hell of a lot more talent around him than Justin Hunter did. Justin Hunter recognized that Dion needed him to do that. Heupel does not need Boo Carter to play receiver.
Travis Hunter.
Travis Hunter. Excuse me, not Justin Hunter. Travis Hunter. He does not need. Heupel doesn't need Boo Carter to play receiver. He really doesn't. I mean, Chris Brazzell, Mikey Matthews, Brendan Staley, who's actually kind of going home to Starkville this weekend, by the way.
By the way, if you'd like to see some of our posts and such, I got our Instagram on there. One of those posts says that we have the number 5 wide receiver in the nation, and that would be Dazzle Brazzle.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's close this chapter. Moving upward and onward, gentlemen. And I've got the top 25 teams according to the AP poll. But we can save that for later. Let's do some picks. Let's do some picks while we've got our esteemed guest who may bust out the tenor sax.
I'm a percussionist. Big difference. I mean, you could hit it, but it wouldn't do anything.
Boom, boom, boom. All right, percussionist. As I stated before, we got Notre Dame rolling into Arkansas. The lowly Hogs. And Notre Dame is favored by 3.5 points.
And that's the only reason why they're favored. That is that low is that they're going into Arkansas.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody loves Sam Pittman. They really do. It's hard. It's really hard to dislike Sam Pittman. Because he's, everybody who's ever played for him has had nothing but good things to say about him. But I just don't know how much there is left in the tank for that team. I mean, they're not going to be favored. They're not going to be favored in any other games going forward. I
couldn't imagine. Here's where I think they are. It's this bad there. I think that kid playing quarterback will transfer even if Pittman didn't leave after this season.
Yeah, I mean, Taylor Green.
I think his talent is being wasted.
Yeah. I mean, he's got nobody to block on and Sydney Fields brought this up last night on Biased. He just mentally he is done. His body language was pathetic during that game because he gets sacked 2 or 3 times and he's just he does not want to be on that field. He does not want to play for those guys.
Yeah.
And that's sad. I really feel bad. I really feel bad for him. I mean, I could see him moving. I mean, look, hey, Kurt Signetti's going to need a quarterback next year. Maybe go to Indiana.
Well, that was my next statement question.
If he can get in, that's the other question. Can he get in? He's got the grades.
Senior percussionist. If you're this kid, do you stay in the SEC or do you move somewhere else where you're either the big fish in a small pond, or at the very least, you're not competing with too many great teams?
Well, I mean, Vanderbilt's going to need a quarterback next year, probably.
True, unless the courts say, here's year 22.
Do you want me to mute your microphone, Dren?
I didn't know Dren was a percussionist.
Sorry. I dropped something.
You're not a percussionist?
Yes, he is.
That's what I thought. Yeah. Okay, so he's kind of sort of a percussionist. So what would I do?
Percussionist adjacent.
Percussionist adjacent.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah. The only difference between my talent and my son's talent is he can read music and I can't. So. But I mean, Taylor Green is a talented kid. He's a good athlete. He just has not caught any breaks. The one game if Nico, I want to come back here. Please, God, let me back here. If that's how you pronounce his last name. Does it run out of bounds with force, on at the last play of the game, instead trying to throw the ball in the end zone. He's just another quarterback that lost to Tennessee. But he became a legend. He kind of became a legend that night by leading the Hogs to a victory, and they deserved to win that game. We sure shit didn't deserve to win it. So I would like to see him go to a winner. I would. He could go end up like at a Miami, or end up at a school like Florida State in that kind of situation, not unsimilar to what they have now, and probably do really, really well. I mean, I kind of look at Taylor Green as kind of a Tommy Castellanos type of quarterback. Tough kid. I don't know if he's as mentally tough as Castellanos is, but I mean, he's got wheels, and he gets out there and he's a gamer.
It could be if it's just proof positive that you have to have the right people around you. You got to have the right coach, the right offensive coordinator. You got to have a team you want to win for.
And I don't necessarily think Petrino's not
come in and plug and play every person.
I don't necessarily think it's that Petrino's the wrong coordinator for him. I just don't. Yeah, it's a personnel problem. It's a personnel issue. He just doesn't have the support. He doesn't have the support from the other guys out there on the field with him.
All right, Robin. I repeat.
I was saying before I was interrupted, taking a page from Jack Parr. What he said, whatever. Hey, as Hal Holbrook said in All the President's Men, follow the money.
Yep.
You get the SEC, not game of the week, but it's close.
By the way, I'm taking Notre Dame. I never said who I was taking.
20 minutes later, he answers the question.
Notre Dame. What about you, Robin?
I mean, as we kind of alluded to, this can be a coin toss, but coming off of that disaster in the Liberty Bowl, not the actual game, but the building anyway. Yeah, I think Notre Dame's gonna stir their echoes a little bit, even though the Woo Pig thing is a little echoey itself. But yeah, I think they'll have faith in themselves as they. Yeah, that's it.
Sorry, Dargan Ware. Sorry, Sydney Fields.
Yeah,
maybe I'll be wrong, but I think it's Notre Dame across the board on this one.
Yep.
All right, Robin, and Robin only. We got number 4 LSU going into the lovely little town that Ole Miss plays in, known as Oxford.
Well, as what I say at the end of every Commerce halftime show, go Tigers! I got LSU on this one. It might be close,
LSU.
but I got LSU.
This is basically a toss-up because
Let's
they've
pick
got
them. Yeah,
Ole Miss
1.5 is what ESPN has got right now.
0.5.
Yeah, I got LSU on it.
And actually, they've got Ole Miss favored.
Yeah.
By 1.5.
I mean, they're at home, so I mean.
Well, it opened. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and
it opened the other way around though. It opened LSU 1.5 point favorite. So it's
well, maybe they're figuring Lane Kiffin's daughter's dating the LSU player now. I think I literally just saw that come up on the screen. Maybe that swung it the other way. I mean, I don't know.
There's not too many good words I have for Mr. Kiffin, but he makes
it could be it could be a situation like what they had when
Lane Kiffin,
AJ Hawk and AJ Hawk is Brady Quinn's brother-in-law. And back when they played each other in the 2008 Sugar Bowl, his sister, they weren't married yet, but she was wearing a half Ohio State, half Notre Dame jersey. Well, we were joking that's not what she should be wearing at all. She should have been wearing a Notre Dame jersey and Ohio State bra and panties. So I have not to disparage Coach Kiffin's daughter, but I kind of get the same kind of vibe here. Ole Miss jersey, LSU bra and panties. Yeah.
Buddy, that chick ain't worn panties since she turned 18 years old.
Yeah. See, what I said was bad enough.
And you're married, so
and I have a daughter.
Yeah.
So
but you're not dead.
Shit, man.
But you're not dead.
I'm not dead. I'm married. Yeah, and I have a daughter.
Oh man.
LSU or Ole Miss, Family Guy.
Brian Kelly's going to screw this up at some point.
Yeah.
It's like the coaches here are going to screw up a good thing list. He and Mario Cristobal are at the top 2 spots on that one. You know what? I'm going to make it interesting. I'm going to go with the Land Sharks. I'm going to take Ole Miss to cover the 1.5 at home.
Now the bigger question is he going to toss the clipboard and will he exceed its previous height?
Did you see him whining? Did you see him whining about the time of day they have to play?
Or will he exceed? Will he exceed his 40 time when he's chasing down his players on a long touchdown? Mm-hmm. There's that too. I mean, we forget that.
He might find something out and be chasing after that LSU guy that she's dating.
True.
Or will we have 2 squirrels on the field?
I can't, and I like seeing Ole Miss lose, so I'm going to go Tiger.
Yeah, I mean, it's like I said, it's a coin flip.
Yeah. I'll take this. We're going to do something exciting and go clockwise and then counterclockwise. Auburn is rolling into College Station this weekend. They're where Texas A&M is 6.5-point favorites. I think Auburn's going to be pissed, and that anger, that hatred is going to show up. So I think Texas A&M is going to win, but I don't think they'll win by 6.5 points. I think they'll win by like 3, so I'm going to take the Tigers on that. Go ahead, Dren.
I think the question is how comparable are the Aggies on defense to Oklahoma? And Mike Elko is a pretty good defensive coach. And I know he's looked at that Oklahoma game film pretty hard because I mean, you know, when you get put on your ass 10 times in a game, that's, you know, you're not going, that's not something you're gonna forget pretty soon. I mean, they're gonna be pissed. They're down a receiver too. And Auburn fans have actually been kind of pretty petty this week because they were all like laughing about how they hurt John Mateer. So just based on that, because
we'll get to Mr. Mateer.
Because they bitched and whined about what the refs did to him in that game, and you just at some point you got to shut up about it. Yeah, just for that, I'll take the Aggs. I'll take the Aggs by touchdown.
And that brings up a good point. It's a double-edged sword, right?
Yeah.
Because you can be pissed and play angry, come out there swinging your next game, or you can let this bullshit get to you and be distracted by all of it. And typically, it's one or the other. It ain't both of them, right?
I have a feeling it's a reflection of the coach, and for Auburn, that ain't good.
It's not. It's not. Like I said, I think A&M will win, but I don't think it'll be by a touchdown. I think it'll be by like a field goal. Robin, go ahead.
Are the same refs going to be there from the Oklahoma game?
I was thinking the same thing, actually. Nice point.
Yeah, I mean, let's be real. It's just down the road. A&M, for some reason, to me, is like a sleeping giant that still takes their melatonin every, like, you think they're going to wake up and then, like, no, we're going to take some more melatonin.
Yeah, I get that.
Which I'm getting close to taking mine, too. But anyway, A&M. I'll say A&M by 7. I'll take the bait.
Yeah.
I mean, it's Kyle Field. You know, Georgia hasn't been there in 15 years ever. We'll finally go in 2 years.
Just go to your local.
That should be investigated, by the way. But it's Kyle Field. You know, it's the 12th man. So I think
just go visit your local Scientology center.
Well, I need to get there eventually because I got to pick up Bush's grave. So I mean, come on. But yeah, A&M,
Okay.
the cult will. Well, I mean, they're both kind of cults, but the cult of the SEC will definitely take it.
Look, I could live to be 99,000 years old. I'll never understand this stupid midnight yell thing. I ain't ever gonna get it. Sorry.
Well, the last time A&M was in Athens a couple of years ago, like whenever, we thought the midnight yell was going to be in Athens. We were like, we're cool with that. Do your tradition. I'm all about tradition. No, they did it in Atlanta. It's like, I was like, I'd have gone, but
Excuse me.
no, they did it in Atlanta. So, whatever. My thing are the dudes that do this.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's this? Like,
Yeah.
whatever.
Hey, folks watching, go down to the link. Love to hear from you. Robin, you get Alabama and Georgia. Dren, you get to be quiet and contemplate what you're going to say next.
I'm also going to put the game.
Looking forward to it.
Take the stage, Robin.
If there ever was an opportunity, I guess now instead of the 1980 jokes, it's like, was it 1 in 6? Kirby's record of it, I think it's 1 in 6. Yeah, 1 in 6. Yeah, because I've been seeing this all day. 1 in 6. So
I've seen that go around the internet.
Yeah, 1980 jokes are dead. We all get that. It is time for the 1 in 6 jokes. 1 in 6 or sick, whatever. 1 in 6 jokes to finally. And if this is the opportunity for this to happen, it is going to be Saturday at 7:30 down the street from where I live. I mean, they're even breaking out. I don't know if you've heard this yet, but apparently 65,000 fans are getting the LED bracelets for the light up Sanford. I don't know how that's going to look with cell phones. But anyway, we're getting the light. I think we finally are taking a page out of Texas. The drones are next, maybe. Maybe they'll bring those out. Who knows? But if there's ever an opportunity for the 1 in 6 joke to die and just become the, what would it be now, 2 in 6? The 2 in 6 joke. It's Saturday. Last I saw was 3.5.
That's what I've got.
Okay, 3.
Georgia
3.5.
Georgia favored by 3.5.
I'd take it. I think I think it's going to be kind of the reverse of what happened last year. The crowd's going to be insane. Georgia's going to come out on fire. Mike Bobo finally turns to page 2 of the playbook, or he maybe even brings out the super secret one that they stole from, Henry Winkler or something like that. There's your water boy joke. Maybe he finally breaks out the secret book or the secret menu, if you will.
I think he lost his decoder ring personally, but
probably, yeah. And I just think it's going to be all gas, no brakes. And Bama's going to keep it interesting because they're Bama. But I'm taking those points.
All right.
And 1 in 6 becomes 2 in 6. And if it doesn't, I'll be in my house locked up, for the apocalypse to happen. So.
Oh, you already missed the rapture.
That was 2 days ago.
Yeah, you already missed the rapture.
Or did we? Yeah.
My turn.
Yeah,
Fine.
go ahead.
Well, I mean, you make a valid point about Mike Bobo going to page 2 of his playbook. I don't think he's quite through coloring page 1. We'll just have to see.
Well, if he didn't start eating the crayons,
the winner of this one,
page.
The winner of this one has the inside track to make the title game.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah. If Georgia wins this, I think I mean, I don't see Texas's offense improving rapidly enough to be able to go into Athens and win.
The question then becomes, if that does happen, does the heat go up on his seat?
On the board seat?
No, Kirby. Who do you think?
Yeah. Okay.
The board seat. Does the heat go up on his seat?
State your terms there, pronoun boy. But the
Nouns are your beds.
I mean, I agree with you. ESPN's got the line it opened at 3.5. It's at 2.5 now. Why it went down, I don't know. I would have thought it would have gone up, but maybe a point or two.
We had a couple of linebackers out. They released the list.
So yeah, I don't see Bama being able to outrun to keep up. I think y'all's front line is too good. Bama's going, and I mean, part of me wishes both of you could lose, but the other part of me wants you guys to stomp the shit out of them. So when we get them, they're diminished, and we can just finish them off.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'm gonna take the Dogs. I mean, you're right to a certain point. At some point, Kirby's got to get off the schneid and get over this Saban fixation and
now
dump the monkey.
There's rumor, and I say rumor for the fans, not the team, but the fans are wanting to wear a certain color that night, and everybody's losing their mind. I said, no, just the fans. Of course, we remember the last time that happened, but then again, and I even had to say this on a Facebook page. This is not your older siblings' Georgia team anymore. It's not. Wear whatever dang color you want, but if it's black, go for it. It's a night game.
Yep.
It's gonna be like 60-something degrees. It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, let the fans do what the fans want. Trust me, they're gonna be snookered enough all day. Drinking their whats and who's. Yeah.
Where are you sitting?
Not in the stadium. Although a friend of mine got offered a ticket and she took it. I'm like, you suck.
Oh, I had an offer. I was going to do an office hour appointment with in my civilian life. I'm a doctoral student in education, and I was going to sit for office hours with my advisor on Saturday. But guess what? She got tickets to the game and she canceled. Priorities. Don't blame her.
I don't know exactly where I'm going to watch it. It might be back in my place, but I'm going to the Porchgate house that never made it on my game show and all that stuff. But yeah, I don't know where I'm going to be at. Actually, I don't know. Or maybe a ticket will fall from the sky. Who knows? I don't know.
Saturday.
You'll find out.
Saturday's going to be the day where we find out, is this Simpson kid for real? Is Georgia's quarterback for real? I don't think either will matter. I think it's going to be a defensive ball game. I think it's going to be a defensive struggle. And Alabama, as great as they are or have been, they're just depleted. They're not what they used to be. I think Georgia's not what they used to be. However, I think they're not what they used to be is better than what Bama's not what they used to be.
Their suck is better than our suck, or worse than our suck.
I was about to say, who's ass you kissing there, son?
Yeah, what's going on here?
Seriously.
Try to make things interesting, you big dummy. So I'll take Georgia. My head takes Georgia. My heart wants Bama to beat him and come into Knoxville.
No.
No.
Other way around.
not come into
Strike that,
Knoxville.
reverse it.
Yeah. Us go in there with them flying high and crash the party is what I was thinking.
It's always the most fun.
It is. And with that being said, we get to the real game that matters on Saturday. And Dren, guide this plane home.
Jeff Levy deserves a lot of credit. He's taken what was a pretty tragic situation 2 years ago and has improved and given his fans some hope. I mean, last year there were people saying, why can't we cancel this game? Mike Leach scheduled this game and he's not here to play it. And so, and they actually put a pretty good fight. I mean, they knocked Nico out of the game supposedly with a concussion. And so we had to ride the gas pipe to victory in the second half. But both teams are better. They are. We've got a bit more athletes. We've improved more. I don't think the fans are going to be as big of a impediment to our victory as they would have been in the past. Yes, sir.
2 words. One big ass Hawaiian. Jackson Moy.
I was getting to it. Yeah, I know, Robin. I know. But I was getting to it. Yeah. So Jackson. So the more our defense gets healthy, the better we're going to be. Jackson Moy is going to play. This will be the first action he's seen since the first series against Syracuse. He's going to play. And so that the rotation in D line gets deeper. We're still without David Hobbs. He's still hurt. He will not be back. He will not be back until Arkansas. Jermod McCoy will not be back until Arkansas. But up front, I expect our back end to get tested a lot. I expect them to throw the ball on us a lot, or try to anyway. So, Colton Hood, Ty Redmond, Boo, them boys better, McMurray, them boys better be ready to cover because they're going to get thrown. They're going to get thrown on. If we can get any kind of pass rush, I think we'll be okay. They have made improvements defensively. But even in the one name game they won against Arizona State ran for over 260 on them. And so I don't know what that says because Arizona State ain't the same Arizona State team last year. Cam Scatterboo is not out there anymore for the Sun Devils.
He is not.
No, he's not. So to me, that's a big flashing red sign. This is not going to end well for them. It's only a 7.5 point spread. I would be, I would be a little bit insulted. I think that has to do one, it's Stark Vegas, but 2, they're still leery about our defense with the injuries that we have. We're getting healthier though. We're getting healthier on the defensive line. Jackson Moy is going to clog up that middle, and some of those guys have had to play inside in his absence are going to be moving out to the edges, and they're going to be rushing the quarterback, which is what they're supposed to have been doing. If you put Jackson Moore and Tyree West in the middle of that defense, you're not running the ball. They're just going to suck up all that space, and they're not going to get any forward motion. I see this as maybe a 38 to 20, 41-20 game our side. So yeah, I'm going us with the points. And by the way, I on a separate note, I did talk about Syracuse. This wasn't brought up. The ACC fined Syracuse $25,000 for faking injuries this past week. About fucking time they did something. They had 2 players, Robin, on the same play. Two defensive backs on the same play. Try to go down. They both They both tried to drop at the same time, and the only reason why the second one didn't go down was because the first one beat him to the ground. Seriously, I mean, it was right in front of the side judge, and he didn't do anything. Of course, that was an SEC court. That was an SEC official, not an ACC official. So, for whatever that's worth. But they fined them $25,000 against Clemson for their actions against Clemson. And I'm like, that ain't nothing, man. If you say 25 and your ass sits out a quarter, okay, I'd go for that.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, us in the points, us big. We'll score in the 30s and keep them in the 20s.
All right. They've got a pretty decently touted on quarterback.
Yeah.
He missed most of last season. This is kind of his revenge tour. But they're still I haven't seen much from them on the offensive side of the football that impressed me. Their defense, probably a little better than their offense.
Couldn't be much worse.
But I think we got too many athletes on both sides of the ball. I think the fireman is going to have a great game. Maybe run for one, maybe throw for two, something like that. They've got to stop our stable of running backs, which is no easy task. And I like the way you think. I like a 41-20.
Yeah.
41-18, something like that.
And I think there might be some points in garbage time. I think it might not even be that close.
I think by the fourth quarter they'll be gassed and ready to go. Back to Cowbell Central and then
Klingaville.
Cling at home.
The question is, will the decibel level even make it to the fourth quarter?
No.
And it won't be anything our guys haven't heard before. That's
what makes.
I mean, they are from Tennessee.
Yeah.
They make so much noise. Our cowbells. Yeah. Okay.
We don't need cow. Here's the thing about the internet. We don't need cowbells. We don't need gimmicks.
So you don't got a fever.
No.
And no prescription.
We're immune. We're immune to cowbell.
Your vaccine was.
We're vaxxed, yes.
Robin, you got the last word on the picks, and any other thoughts you might have about anything else?
Well, as the old saying is, as determined by the red and black in the 90s, Starkville is the most aptly named city in North America. I love that line. I always bring it up. I'm kind of agreeing with y'all. It's gonna be, they'll hit 40 easily. I think they'll hit 40 by the third. I'm going out on that. I mean, y'all. I think when we played y'all got 40 in the third. I've been quiet about that game. All right, we had no business winning that game, and yet we did. I wish I had
any argument from us.
I wish I'd have seen your show the week after the game, to be honest with you. But anyway, you might even flirt with 50. Like I said, trash time. Y'all can shoot and score at will, whoever they are at any time. So yeah. And I think there'll be some diehard clangas, but ain't gonna be enough clanga to matter. So I'll say you almost double them.
I'll take it anytime.
Well, Brandon, what else you got for us tonight?
Well, we're done with picks here, so take that off of there. as well as the firemen. But there, if you're watching us, you can always go to our StreamYard. Come on in and talk. I hated to see it because he's such a likable guy. And I say that with all honesty. The Mateer kid's going to be out for 3 weeks to a month with this injury, which he's probably fortunate if it's only that long because they said he broke his throwing hand.
Broke his thumb, yeah.
That's rough on a quarterback. And
Gonna mess with his grip, that's for sure.
yeah. And I hate to say that will end his Heisman run unless he comes back and just lights up the rest of the teams they play.
Well, he's gonna miss the shootout. I mean, he's out out at least 3 weeks, and then the shootout is October 11th. So he's definitely going to miss that. And that would
when do we play him?
November 1st. So he'll probably, that might be his first game back.
It might be. That's
might be.
kind of what I was thinking.
November. Never mind.
November 1st. Yeah. Yeah.
What?
And I'm hoping that's a night game. I'm hoping that's the 7:30. I don't think they've announced the time on it yet, but I'm kind of hoping for a night game on that. I wouldn't be surprised to see game day come to town for that one too. Because if we get past Alabama and they come to town and they've only got one loss, meaning losing to Texas, or if by some miracle they beat Texas, that's going to be, you're going to be playing for second spot. You're going to play potential second spot in the championship game. So
yeah. I mean, even though they're another SEC team that's our enemy, I really do like that kid. He seems like a good kid.
Yeah, I mean,
I got nothing negative.
That
Pavia. I don't mind rooting for him, but he said a lot of shitty things about Tennessee.
Well,
so he can go
eat a bag.
Get fucked and stay fucked.
He can eat a bag. I mean, if it wasn't for Jerry Kill, nobody'd ever heard of Diego Pavia. Okay. Truth. He'd be playing D3 somewhere.
Yeah.
But you hate to see it happen to anybody, and the fact that Auburn's just been really shitty about it as far as their fans harping on the fact, hey, we hurt John Mateer. Yeah, we all lost to John Mateer.
Auburn fans are shitty? What? No.
Who knew?
Right?
Except for Tidwell. Tidwell's good people.
Yeah.
Tidwell's good people.
Tidwell's good people. Warren Tidwell's good people. Good people. Shout out to Baco.
Baco from Uganda.
No, from Ghana.
Ghana. Damn it.
Different part of the continent, bro.
You did it again. Well, we thought he was from Nigeria, and then Mitch.
Well, at least that's closer.
Yes, Mitch corrected us. Very kindly corrected us. Well, it's an hour 3 in. Unless we have anything else pressing that we would like to share.
Well, I did. If you fellas pull up the AP Top 25.
All right. Got it.
Getting it.
Okay.
AP Top 25. God, I love talking.
Is there anything that sticks out to you?
Oklahoma got a vote for first place.
Interesting.
That sticks out.
Yeah.
I saw that.
Georgia has no votes for first place, which I'm fine with.
Indiana moved up 8 places, but they probably should.
Notre Dame. We all know Notre Dame has the sucky record, but it's still ranked. So.
Yeah.
A&M A&M jumped Texas.
They did.
Vandy's 18th.
I'm trying to ignore the trade school for the moment.
Mhm.
I'm not ready for that.
I mean, we've got.
There's some teams on here. Iowa State,
Mm-hmm.
for me, comes to mind. They're ranked above us.
Well,
see, there's this little number to the right of the 3 that's this pointy up and it kind of looks like a stick, and it's called a 1, and that's the column called the loss column. So
it's also the part of it's also the side that Robin could shove up his ass.
I would just say, I know numbers in Tennessee might be a little foreign. Yeah, Arabic numerals are probably banned up there, or will be soon. Who knows?
As I was about to say, I think this is all going to work itself out.
But also the fact that you didn't move.
Yeah, well, we haven't moved in the past 2 or 3 weeks.
Yeah,
so.
you've been that's kind of
Iowa State is they always have a game that they're going to lose, that they shouldn't lose. They almost lost to the Fighting Lyles last week, which I would have laughed my ass off if that would have happened. But they've got to go to Arizona on Saturday, and they very well could lose that one. So
who is surprised? Arizona's not even on here yet. No, they're not. Where are they? 26, 7, 8, 9, 30.
Yeah.
No, that's Arizona State. Sorry.
Yeah.
They're not even ranked, even in the receiving votes. Huh.
Well, I want to go back. Let me look at that real quick. Let's look at the Big 12 here. Iowa State's a 5.5-point favorite. And this game is in Ames. So honestly, right now, yeah, it's a 5.5-point spread. Opened at 7.5. Yeah, this is one. Arizona's undefeated too. This is one Arizona could definitely lose. I mean, they're coming off a big win against K-State.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Who hasn't come off a win off of K-State?
Well, Oklahoma State. Too soon?
Yeah, way too soon now, right? Yeah.
The thread through all this to me that I see when I look at the top 25 is there way too many teams that
haven't played anybody.
If you don't play or you don't play anybody or you play one team that's okay,
yeah,
you're going to make it into this playoff system. Ohio State immediately comes to mind.
Well, the one that's still lingering out there, that's in a dangerous position for everybody is still South Florida.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, because they're 28th. They're looking 10-1 in the face.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, so that they still. I mean, and
they just need to keep up like Boise State did a few years ago.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
we're going to play you in your backyard.
Or Cincinnati. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know, same kind of situation. I mean, let's see. Where's Central Florida there?
20. Oh, Central or South?
South Florida. Sorry, South Florida is. Are they Conference USA?
Yes.
Are they? No, they're not.
No, wait a minute.
They're not AAC, are they?
No, they're American.
Yeah, they're American. Okay.
UCF, I think, is
yeah
big. However
So
many.
so they've got South Florida has left on their schedule. They've got to go to Memphis. They've got to go to Memphis, and then they've also got to go to Annapolis. So those are not going to be easy games. I think they're very winnable, but I don't think they're going to be easy.
Yeah.
I mean, they're going to roll Charlotte. That's not going to be. That game will be over by halftime. They got to go to Denton to play North Texas. And I don't think that's going to be an issue. Yeah, they don't have a challenge until they go to Memphis, and that's going to be Halloween.
Ooh.
Well, no, yeah, Halloween the end of October, 24th, the 25th of the.
Man, it would have been fun.
Or the first, yeah. So that one's kind of scary. And then they've got Navy. They've got Navy at Annapolis in November, and then they finish with UAB and Rice. So the only thing about dangerous about going to play at UAB is the tetanus shots after playing at Legion Field. So
no, they have a new stadium now.
Oh, they do.
They've had one for a couple of years.
Oh, I didn't know. I thought they're still playing at Legion.
No. They got a whole new stadium now. Like Progressive something, or maybe.
Okay, well that's good.
Yeah.
Because if you think the Liberty Bowl is a disaster,
at least it has charm.
Yeah, I know. At least you can say hi to Elvis.
Yeah, exactly. They're coming and going.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, gents. So that's it for this week 5 2025 season show. Dren, I got a few questions for you.
Go ahead, Boo.
I got a few questions for you.
I'm always ready.
Let's say I wanted to have mustard on a hot dog. And I also wanted to throw that mustard on a football field after drinking whiskey from it. What kind of mustard would I get?
Funny you should say that, Brandon. I was modeling good sandwich making and bottle throwing technique in class the other day. It's the things I do as a teacher. Robin can appreciate and relate to this. And I was telling my kids, if you're ever going to do that, it must be the finest mustard in the world out of the orange and red bottle, French's yellow mustard, the only mustard worth throwing at Lane Kiffin's head.
I had a trivia night
a
week ago or so, and one of the multi-bonus questions was name the top 5 selling mustards in America. And I did reference French being the proper projectile for Tennessee fans. I think Franklin was Franklin wasn't there yet. He didn't play that week.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Dren, what's the number one ball in golf that you might want to use as a projectile at a football game?
Football fans, if you don't have a bottle of French's mustard handy, and you really have to throw something at preferably Lane Kiffin's head, make sure it is the number one ball in golf. Titleist.
Now, Dren. Back in the days of ancient Greece, they had this beverage called a manna.
No, a manna is a brand of appliances. It's just manna.
Manna.
Yeah. A manna is like a range. Keep going. You do you.
Thanks for ruining it there, Robin. Appreciate it.
I'm a history guy. What can I say?
Not that I wasn't thinking the same thing, but I wasn't going to say it.
I was going to. Why not? I'm just hell. I'm past my bedtime. I don't give a shit anymore.
They had this thing called manna. I, too, was a history teacher. And if I had to guess what the manna of the South was,
Oh, of
it
course.
would be some kind of version of
I had some today.
sweet tea. But if it could just be any sweet tea, it would be which one, Dren?
Milo sweet tea.
Yes.
In the red bottle, the manna of the South. Still waiting to get paid for that one. That's the best slogan we've come up with so far. It's the only one that's not a joke, by the way.
Mhm.
I'm surprised we haven't got cease and desist orders from the French's people or the Titleist people, but we haven't.
Not a joke at all.
Not a joke at all. But it's
Let's say you were in the Knoxville area. Where would you go get a haircut?
I would go, my friend, to see the official barber of the Very Orange live stream, Max Ramos, at the Pike Barbershop at 4602 Kingston Pike in Knoxville, Tennessee. You can also book appointments on the Booksy app. Go look for, if Max is booked, Elliot, Miles, or our boy Roberto. All are very talented barbers, and they do fine work, and they're great. They're really great to hang out with. The shop's a really cool vibe. And check the work out. Check out Max on Instagram, MVX Ramos on Instagram. Check him out. Puts good work up there. And just say hi to the guys. Tell them we sent you.
One last question.
Sure.
One final question. Let's say you've been watching this and you wanted to show us some love. Where would you go for that?
To the Venmo. The way we spread our message is by being able to go to games, to get to reach out to fans directly, to talk to people, to tell them about the show, to show them our link trees, and literally to get out there. And I'm a teacher, and Brandon is self-employed, and the way, I have another shirt that says I can't afford to be here, and that's literally the God's honest truth. I mean, we've made it to a tailgate this year because somebody gave us parking passes. We might actually make it to one game if we're lucky. I'm going to be perfectly honest. That's prices for us to that point. But if you would, donate to us so we can go out and we can do marketing, we can create product, we can go to games, we can spread the word. We can get those subscribers so we can, God help us monetize this thing. That's the scariest thing. That's our greatest fear, that we're going to become bona fide one of these days. But it would be really great. Yeah, shout out to Mark Bowling, the Tennessee tailgating king, has the best tailgating spot at UT campus. Really great guy. Tailgate is literally open to anybody. All you got to do is just donate a little bit to the kitty, and you can eat and drink for as long as you want. Watch games. It's really cool people. They're all former UT band alumni. So I know Robin would like that tailgate. He would enjoy himself.
Are they all in a circle? Are they all in a circle?
No, not really. I think they're recovering from that. Yeah. Yeah. Not really enough room to set up for a circle where they're at, but it's still a nice spot nonetheless. But yeah, shout out to Mark Bowling and that gang. But folks, it's 10:19. It is not. Robin has stayed later than he had said he was going to stay, so we're keeping him up and we're keeping me up. And we both have young minds to go indoctrinate tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. But hey, the prophecy may have been foretold. I just got word: the Ice Dogs have just beat Alabama 3-1.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm. Ooh. In Athens, and we play them again tomorrow. So
the Ice
do they play at the same
Yeah, they
Or
play in
when
the same arena
Rock
as
Lobsters.
the Rock Lobsters. Yeah, they don't start until the 25th of October. But yeah.
All right, Robin,
There
anything
you
you
go.
want to get off your chest here?
Well, one little thing. It's kind of funny. Our school's football team is 0-5. Yeah. Apparently the first time since World War II.
Oh, Commerce. Okay.
Who'd you think I was talking about?
I was like, yeah, I was about to say, what the fuck,
Who
dude?
the hell did you
What,
think I
what,
was-
what have you been watching? Okay, anyway, back to the point.
Oh no, Georgia. Yeah, we suck. No, yeah. No, we're 0-5. I think we play Elbert County tomorrow, and they're 1-4. So as
Maybe
they go
we'll
to
get off
6-7, I don't know.
Didn't y'all hire a new coach this year?
Yeah, we did, and we're getting a whole new offensive scheme, and yeah, it's
Working out.
going somewhere. We're just not sure yet what. But hey, my Travis Hunter degree of separation is 2.
Okay.
No, 1. Sorry, it's 1. My Deion Sanders is 2. So I got that going for me.
Yeah, that's
Which
something.
is nice.
Which is nice because nothing else is nice right now. But no,
Galunga, baby.
we'll see. But it's woo, yeah. Coming off of a second round playoff, and they fired the coach who is now the coach of our bitter rival. October 24th in Banks County is about to be fun.
Be careful what you wish for. Anyway,
All right,
Not saying much
fellas.
after that. Go Tigers. That's all I'll say.
Good luck to the Commerce Tigers. Good luck to the Vols. Good luck to the UGA Dogs.
hit that like and subscribe button on YouTube. Those of you who we've had some pretty consistent numbers this season, so let's keep those numbers growing. Word of mouth always helps. Snowballing, get that snowball sample going. Yep. And
You sounded like a cocaine dealer just now.
that's actually a thing. Snowball sampling is actually and Robin will back me up on this, is actually a statistical model. So anyway.
Granted, I haven't had a stats class since 2015, but yeah, I think it was. I remember.
Yeah.
Oh my God, stats.
All right. Anywho, before we get Brandon going on an anecdote. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, have a good weekend. We will be back next week, even though next week is a bye week for us. We'll go ahead and summarize the season thus far and where we think we're going to be going, and look at the aftermath of this past weekend. Other than that, God bless. Go Vols.
Go Vols.
Go Dogs.